Starting off with the brows, I'm taking my favorite purple eyeshadow from Makeup Forever, and I'm running it through my eyebrows with an angled brush. I made sure to apply more pressure to the tail end of the eyebrow and not as much towards the front. For my eyes, I'm taking this light purple shade from Makeup Geek called Wisteria, and I'm buffing this all over the eye area with a big fluffy brush. I'm also bringing the shade toward the top inner part of the brow and down the sides of the nose. Next, I'm grabbing this holographic highlighting stick from Milk Makeup in the shade Supernova, and I'm first applying it to my eyelids and then also to all of the high points on my face. So I'm doing my cupid's bow, cheekbones, chin, and also my forehead. I'm just using my finger to blend it into the skin. I also decided to bring this underneath the cheek to make that highlight more dramatic, and also blending that in with my fingers as well. I'm going back into that dark purple eyeshadow and I'm running that through the outer corner and outer crease of my eye. I didn't want to bring this all the way to the inner part of the eye because I wanted that area to be just a little bit brighter. Then I'm grabbing this cobalt blue eyeshadow and I'm packing this on right into the outer corner. And next I'm using the color Mermaid from Makeup Geek. How perfect. It's a beautiful metallic green color and I'm just packing this all over the rest of the eyelid area. And then to brighten up the inner part of the eyelid, I'm using Lucky Clover from the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. I'm using the purple horseshoe color from that palette as well to go over all of the other highlighted areas around the face. This will make the look a little bit more ethereal and mermaidy. To contour, I used either one of the purple eyeshadow shades. I just applied this around the cupid's bow to give more attention there, around the lips. I did around the nose, the cheeks, and the forehead as well. I'm using this blue eyeliner from MAC and I'm creating a very elongated wing. To do this, I'm using a very skinny, teeny tiny eyeliner brush. And for the bottom lash line, I'm using the dark purple shade again to darken up the look, and then I'm blending it out with that lighter purple shade afterwards. Towards the center of the under eye area, I'm using that Mermaid eyeshadow to make it very metallic, and then I'm dragging the purple shades underneath the green because I felt like it gave almost a fishbowl effect. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. To glam it up a little bit, I first applied some glitter primer to the green eyeshadow underneath the eye, and then I topped that off with some glitter from the brand Glitter Injections. I finally completed the eyes with some dramatic false lashes, and then I moved on to the lip area. For my lips, I applied this pretty light pink lipstick, and then to the fullest part of my lips, I highlighted them with the Mermaid eyeshadow. I then used the blue eyeshadow that we used on the eyes, and I put it right on the inner rim of my lips. Moving on to the chest piece. I found it easiest to make some funny faces, and this helped to show where my bones are underneath my skin. This helped guide my placement of the lines that I created using this blue water activated body paint. Then I used a purple water activated paint and I filled in all of the negative space, and then I set those areas with the dark purple eyeshadow. I applied most of that shadow to the border so that it would give dimension to this area. To highlight the bones, I used the Moonchild Glow Kit from Anastasia again, and then I also carried this to the innermost section of the purple areas. For the gills, I just grabbed some liquid latex and a cotton ball. I sandwiched the small thin piece of cotton in between layers of liquid latex in the shape of an upside down U. I did this 2 more times, each one underneath the other. You can also see that I mimicked the chest piece technique onto my hands, and you can kind of see it here in this shot. Then I used some translucent powder to take away any tackiness, but don't do this until after all of the liquid latex has dried completely. Also, don't use a brush that you care that much about because it will get ruined by the liquid latex. Next, I used some foundation to cover up the gills, and then I went into that dark purple eyeshadow again to give them some dimension, and also just to tie in with everything else. My mom and niece made me this beautiful crown out of seashells and jewels from our local craft store, and I think it turned out perfectly. So finally, I completed the entire look by gluing on some rhinestones to my cheekbones using some clear eyelash glue. That is everything for this Glamorous Mermaid makeup. I hope that you guys like this video. Tag me on Instagram if you recreate this look for Halloween, and make sure you subscribe so that you're notified when I post my next Halloween tutorial. Thanks so much for watching, and happy Halloween!